Welcome back to our Line Opinion panelists. We have one final discussion topic this week, a historic budget surplus for New Mexico. According to reporting in the Albuquerque Journal, lawmakers will have a projected $2.5 billion in, quote, new money during the budget year that starts in July 2023. Now, that's on top of a $3.8 billion for this year. And when it comes to spending this money, however, everyone has their dream projects for their constituents, as these things should go. But that doesn't mean that's the way to go. Senator Snyder, without another legislative session until next year, how should lawmakers go about finding the best way to use this money?
That is theoretically what interim committees are for, is you have people come and make presentations, you talk about the issues, and then say, this group says, you know, the transportation people say, we need roads more than anything else. This is why. Yeah. Others say education, we need buildings. This is why. And then because it's going before the finance committee. And so then they should take all that information and make a decision. I've always been an advocate of taking monies off the top of capital outlay monies and stuff and doing a complete project. Yep. Because you can't keep giving someone $50,000 a year and the building cost 14. So I think that it gives them a real opportunity, if they take advantage of it, to have people come and say, and if you don't come and make a presentation or you don't get us information to legislative finance, then we can't, you won't be in the line, so to speak. But I think serious consideration should be given to all the things we've talked about over the last couple of years. One of the things we talked about was more materials and equipment and stuff for law enforcement.
That's right.
Across the state.
That's right.
So it's not like this is a surprise about where we should spend the money. We already have some identified needs.
That's right.
Then once you take care of those, then you have the rest that you can just say, okay, this is a second tier need.
Let me ask TJ this, Senator. There's a great quote from Senator George Munoz. It says, quote, "You can change the complete path of this state," meaning, you know, the kind of money that's coming in, TJ. He's not wrong there. How do we, you know, managing largesse, however, is no small thing. It's easy to screw up.
Well, I thought it was interesting that the governor appointed Marty Chavez as the czar of all the money that is coming into the state, and I think that is right on point as to, you know, first, what a problem to have that we have all this money. How many states can say that we have this? But the other problem is, since not many states have this issue, people are confused. You're right. People are confused on how to spend it. What do? We got all this money. Oh my God! And the scary part is making big mistakes. You know, how can we? You know, New Mexico is at the bottom of so many lists. So maybe we should focus on where New Mexico's hair is on fire right now, and go to the bottom of these lists, and education and healthcare and all these places. How could we make things?
Bridges and roads are huge. I appreciate you slipping that in there. Hey, so if the surplus is fueled largely by, no surprise, booming oil and gas revenues, so how important is it to make sure any projects born out of the surplus are paid up before an inevitable bust in the economics, national economics? Getting sort of where
That's a great question. You know,
Snyder
one of the
at.
things that's sort of tough is that over time, we have been very conscious of the fact that there is a boom and bust cycle.
Right.
And so there is fear, for instance, of allocating recurring funds because who knows how long they will be available. I would agree with this group, though, that we know many of the priorities that need to be addressed. I'm going to throw an extra one in here. And if you watched our Thursday Facebook Live as we warmed up for this show, plug for that, I think you can go back and see it still. You know, we had a bit of a conversation about renewable energy. And one of the things I anticipate seeing from at least some of the folks at the next legislative session is, let's not put any money in that would, you know, cause us to lose oil and gas revenue. Right. Well, we have a real need in this state to invest as well in renewables and in environmental concerns. And so I would say, yeah, we want the money to keep coming, but we need to be aware that we need to balance that against the health of our communities, the health of our state, health of our country, and the health
That's
of
right.
our world.
That's right. Senator, there's an interesting little bit here. We have all this money come in. However, we have the highest unemployment rate in the country right now, inside this historic surplus. Is that a symptom of the low-paying jobs available or something larger? What's going on there? How come those two things can happen at once?
Because I think also, if you look at how many people are employed in the oil and gas and extractive industries business, that also is going to be a boom bust number. But I think that, yes, I think it is a sad situation that we are one of the lowest paid. But everybody, you have to remember, everybody is not benefiting from all these revenues. Your small businesses, unless the people have the money, then they can't go and spend it at the small businesses that we have. So our small businesses are not benefiting from all this money. The state is, and projects are, but we're talking about the lifeblood of our state, or all of our small businesses, and hiring that extra person. I've forgotten what the number is, but if every small business just hired one person, we wouldn't have an unemployment problem in New Mexico.
Right.
So we have to think in terms of how that is going to impact our small business community.
Good points there. Thanks again to our line panel as always for this week. Be sure to let us know what you think about any of the topics the line covered on our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram pages. And to you, thank you for joining us, for staying informed and engaged. We'll see you again next week in Focus.